I would like to welcome everyone who watching Kotule News. I am your presenter, Kotule today. My name is Shipa. I'm here with Ramu Clara. Hi, Ramu. Uh,
Hello,
Hi. Thank you for joining us. Can you tell us about yourself?
my name's Clara Towin. I am from St. Paul, Minnesota, and I am ethnic Karen.
Oh, okay, so I have some questions for you today. First question I would like to ask is about the petition that KCM created for President Joe Biden to take action for Burma. How many people are required for this petition to be effective?
So this petition is an effort from U.S. Campaign from Burma, an advocacy organization, and they've produced this petition, and they're asking at least 300 community organizations, and then at least 50,000 individual signatures for this petition. So we're reaching out to the community to help us reach this goal because we really need to do what we can to advocate for the issues that are going on right now in Burma right now.
Yeah. What about the protest that will be held in Washington, D.C. this April 10? Could you tell us about that?
So on April 10th, we have organized, we as in different leaders from different ethnic organizations, we have formed a committee. And then on April 10th, we'll be holding a multi-ethnic protest at Washington, D.C. And we're going to go to the Chinese embassy. We're going to march from Chinese embassy and then to the Burmese embassy. And then we will end our march in Washington Monument. So that is our protest.
Mhm. So, do you have any estimate on how many people will be there? Do you know?
So we don't know exactly, but we are really hoping that a lot of people will show up to support this protest because we all know what's going on in Burma right now. A lot of people have died and then a lot of suffering right now. So we need a lot of people to show up from different ethnic groups, from different states. So we welcome everybody, not just people that have relate not from Burma. We want like Americans to support us too. So and in our protests, we will be mainly speaking in English. Our speakers and our chants, most of them are going to be in English because we want to bring awareness to this issue to all of America and to the whole world.
Wow, that's amazing. Um, so I have another question. In your point of view, what is the most effective way for people to help, even though some people might not agree with it or some might?
So for us, Karen or any ethnic group that we are living outside of Burma right now. So like you and I and all, Kachin people, Shan people, Arakan people, like any ethnic groups that is living outside of Burma right now, the best we could do right now, several things that we could do. First thing, moral support. We can give moral support to our brothers and sisters in Burma right now. We can raise awareness through social media or writing to our representatives and senators. And also, we are here for a reason outside the country. We can donate our funds. We can donate money. We can donate our other resources and then help the CDM movement, and also support the CRPH, and also monetary donations to also to ethnic organizations that are doing great work, and also for the internally displaced people, the IDPs that are right now. They need a lot of help. So the best thing we could do right now is do those things for our brothers and sisters in Burma right now.
I know there's a lot of fundraising are created. Do you have any that fundraising that in your mind that you would like to tell us about?
Yes, that's right. So first thing you could do is you can support your local fundraisers. So, for example, I live in St. Paul, so we have food fundraisings every week at our church. So, support your local CDM fundraisers, and also there's an organization called Myanmar, Mutual Aid Myanmar. So you can go just Google it, and then you can donate them as well. They are fundraising for the CDM movement across the board for everybody in Burma right now. And then also you can also donate to CRPH. Uh, you can also Google CRPH Myanmar, and then you can donate to them directly. And also you can also donate to organizations like Free Burma Ranger.
Mhm.
They are also an organization that provide aid and assistance to IDPs, not just in Karen areas, the whole country. So Free Burma Ranger, and there's several others too, but those are probably the ones that I would recommend.
Okay. Um, I feel like the US is doing something to help people in Burma, but I also have not seen any action. Do you think the US is going to help something, or do you think anyone will help people in Burma?
That is a big question, but I would say U.S. is doing something. So they have targeted sanctions to the Burmese generals. So that's something that they are doing right now, sanctions, and then I think they are also in the talks of doing more sanctions in the future as well. Um, and also they are providing a lot of like moral support, even like condemning the actions, the coup, and then all these atrocious crimes that's being committed by the Burmese Tamara. They have uh, openly denounced against them, because there's still some countries in the world still haven't denounced the Burmese Tamara. So it's a complicated situation. So we'll just have to wait and see. So that is why it's important for us to keep this conversation going. So in the petition that I talked about in the beginning, that we need at least 50,000 signature. That petition is asking for it's a direct petition to President Joe Biden to do more, to do more sanctions, and then to use any other means that they could do to help uh, with this, and then also to support the CDM movement, and also to support CRPH. So and also to support the ethnic armed organizations and ethnic organizations of Burma. So it's a very robust petition. So it's up to us too, that we need to keep this awareness going, to keep, don't let it die, don't let the momentum die. And then I think if we keep pressing, more changes will come, and US will definitely take more action. So we must do what we can. We cannot stay silent.
Yeah. Um, we also find out that Burmese military are dropping bomb with aircraft in Brigade 5. Do you have any information that you can tell the viewers?
So we've most of us, we know that a few days ago, yesterday, and then I think it was 2 days ago. My dates might be wrong, but they have committed airstrikes against around KNLA Brigade 5 area. So a lot of Korean people are displaced right now. So they have to flee to the borders, in unsafe conditions. So it's a huge humanitarian crisis. So and then I've also heard there's no communication, internet being cut off, communications cut off. And also, if I've heard from Free Burma Ranger this morning too, they've said that this is a really serious situation, because a lot of people are affected, and then they have to hide in the jungles right now. Little kids, older, elderly people. So it's just really uncalled for. The action is very criminal to do airstrikes like that, which is forbidden. Um, so it's terrible right now.
Mm. Yeah, that's a horrible news. Do you have any things that you want to add to this interview?
So I kind of want to talk a little bit more about our goal for the protests on April 10th. So our goal for this protest, it's not about religion, it's not about a certain party. We want to get all ethnic groups. We have been suffering. Like Karen's suffering is the same as Gachin's suffering. Gachin's suffering is the same as Shan's suffering, because they've been killing our people, burning our villages, raping our women for so many years. The pain we feel is the same across the board. So this is the time we must all come together, all ethnic brothers and sisters, and stand up against our common enemy, which is the fascist Tamra. And then in the past, these ethnic groups, they do their own thing. Kachin will protest on their own, Karen will protest on their own, but then now the time has come that we must all hold hands and we must speak up for each other and we must stand for each other. So that is why, that is the purpose of our protest, is not to support a certain party or this or that. We're standing up for justice. We're standing up for human rights, and then we're standing up for unity among all the ethnic groups, to fight together.
Yeah. Yeah. Currently in Burma right now, people are the most united. Every ethnic group are very united. Do you have any anything you want to say to other ethnic group outside of Korean people that you want to bring this like awareness to them? Do you have any message for them?
Yeah, to our ethnic brothers and sisters, everybody, Kachin, Kaya, Kayinchin, Mumyama, Rokaisha, everybody, I want to welcome you. Join us on April 10th, and then ongoing to. This is the time that we must unite. We must fight together. Together we are stronger. So let's keep our own differences aside for a while, and then make sure this common enemy is defeated, so that we all have true freedom and justice to move on, to pursue our self-determination, and then our political, to create our own political destinies. But in order for us to do that, we must unite, and then we must support each other. So I call on everybody, let's work together, let's talk, let's network.
Yes. Um, Thank you so much, Tram, for joining us today. You gave such an amazing um, um, information. And I would like to appreciate everyone who is watching Go Through Late Today. Be sure to like our Facebook page, Go Through Late Today, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Go Through Late Today. Thank you for watching, everyone.